What up? Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio for the rest of November. November. No, the rest of January 2026. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're starting off the year in a good way. Sorry. I decided to use black light, so hopefully it's not. I don't know. The parts that I was like, oh, that'll be cool. It's not even picking up and it's like super bright. This is like beautiful blue. This is pink. And this is like red. This is ruby. This one is Tiffany. Um, oh my god, fluorite. Tiffany fluorite. And this one is calcite. They're beautiful in the black light, but you can't really pick it up. This one's Mexican agate, and where it has the little grooves, you can pick it up. And this one is, oh my god, lapis lazuli, and you could see it, but it's not. You can't see it. Sorry, I don't know why I'm pointing it out. All right, so I guess we'll just turn off the blue light. Give me a second, guys. Bear with me just a moment. I'm going to turn on the regular light first. Okay. Maybe you could see. Nah. Okay, wow. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. I'm going to play with it. We'll see. Because I'm determined. I'm determined to make it work one of these days. We'll see. Well, you guys could see. Anyway, Scorpio, let's get to your reading. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about for you for the rest of January 2026. I hope you're doing well. Make sure you're trusting your intuition, using your discernment. Don't force the reading. Don't force the messages. Place them where they resonate and forget the rest. All right. This reading is intended to assist you on your path to your greatest and highest good. Something I heard recently that I wanted to kind of share is a lot of people listen to readings looking for healing, and you're really looking for the healer. So just always make sure that you go to God when you need to, however you find God, whatever God means to you. For me, that's where I find my comfort. That's where I find my peace. So do what's right for you. I don't judge anybody. I'm not pushing anything either. I'm just helping you to remember, reminding you not to forget. Okay, Scorpio, last shuffle. All right. Scorpio, first card out. Well, okay. Your whole first set came out. You got the Page of Pentacles came out first, crossed by the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're wanting to work with somebody. You're wanting to make a new opportunity. Well, sorry, hold on. Let me rephrase that better. There's an idea of wanting to start something fresh, start something new. Whether this is a job or a person. If this is a job, like you have your eye on either a position, a company, or like whatever, what have you. And if this is a person, you know where you want to start. You know who you want to date. You know where you want to move things along. Hi. Appreciate you being here. Happy New Year. And the energy that's crossing that is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like like I said, you know who you want to start something with. You know who you want to start where you want to start, whatever this is for you. Take it as it resonates. Okay. At a soul level, you have the Four of Swords. I feel like you've healed something. Obviously, to heal something, you have to have endured something. And the Four of Swords, it's coming after a really heartbreaking moment, experience, period of time, whatever have you. Sorry, all of a sudden I got tongue tied. What have you. But I felt like you've went through the healing, or there's something within your soul. This is at a soul level right here with the Four of Swords that has healed, or you may be currently in the process. We are always in the process of healing. Nobody is ever perfect or gets to that point where there's nothing needed. Nothing needed further. Sorry, I can't speak. But you're aware of where you want to go, who you want to go with, what you want it to look like. And for you to heal, I feel like you've consciously looked at something to release it. And that's how in your recent past, you have the Lovers. So you might be dealing with the Gemini, or or in the recent past, you just found someone that you really connect with, that you really tie in with. Maybe you feel seen, you feel understood by this person. In your crowning energy, you have the Ten of Swords. I don't know what's wrong, but something is preventing you. Hold on, this one's heavy and big. Something's really preventing you from moving forward. In your thoughts. This is in your thoughts. Something that you think either keeps you up at night or throughout the day, or both. This could also be words. This could also be something that was said. And even more so, something that was said that you remember. We're going to post some clarifiers. Let's finish getting your cards, Scorpio. In your near future, hold on, let's make sure. Wow. In your near future, there's going to be, some of you, there's going to be forward movement. Some of you, there's not. I feel like in your near future, there's something that you've been wanting to move forward, or somebody's been wanting to move forward, but it's delayed. And again, like, this could tie into your current energy of whatever you're wanting to build. It's not a rejection, though. It could be like, for some of you, it might be a rejection if it's work related. Everybody, it's going to be different. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. But for this reading, hold on, let me get the rest of the cards out and then we'll clarify. And this is general reading, so take it as it resonates. And for general readings, my intention when I start them is always that it's for your guys' greatest and highest good. And that, and that the strongest energy always wins. That's how it works. The strongest energy wins. That's how it works out in life. Oh, okay, hey. Sorry. That's how it works out in life, and that's how I expect it to work out in my readings. Bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance card. You might be dealing with the Sagittarius. You might have that in your chart somewhere. I feel like, hold on. Let's get our clarifiers. True to Scorpio form, I feel like there's certain parts you're not, like, you don't care to hear. And for right now, that seems to be what you're, we'll see what the card is, but it might be what you're, like, skeptical of, or something that you really, really want and you don't think it's possible necessarily. And other people's thoughts of you, other people's opinions. Okay. Scorpio clarification. Clarification for Scorpio for January 2026. Can you believe it? We're in 2026. That's crazy. Thank you. I miss you. I've been, life has been being life. So I was away for a bit, but I recently lost my job, but I felt like it was a blessing in disguise because I've been too busy being everything else, and I didn't have time to be myself. So I'm not stressing about work because I'm just not stressing about it. I'm not. There's a lot involved with it. There's a lot. And I know I'll get a job. I don't stay out of work long. So I'm just gonna, in the meantime, I'm not gonna stress about all that. I'm just gonna do my readings. I've missed doing readings. I miss getting on here. I miss connecting with you guys and checking in, and like, this is my only life. And I haven't had one. I haven't been on for a while. Work is work. It's not my life. It's work. This is fun. I enjoy this. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys acknowledged that I wasn't here. I'm glad you guys missed me. I'm back though, and I hope to engage with you guys more often, a lot more often. I'm actually almost done with the end of January readings, and then when I start the February ones, my intention is, because it's the month of love, my intention is to focus on love intentionally. I always, whatever comes out is what comes out, but I want Spirit to intentionally give us some love messages. So that'll be my focus for February. And I'm also going to do regular messages as well, because I'm going to do a lot more. I'm going to try to do like at least 1 or 2 readings a day. I'm going to try to get into the swing better than I was before even. So we'll see. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're trusting your intuition. I hope you're using your discernment. You're amazing. You're the only one like you ever that has existed, that ever will exist. You are important. You matter. Thank you for showing up. All right, let's go. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio, last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio. I feel like you kind of got a lot of little bit here and there. You got work related. You might have some love. You've been healing for sure. You got thoughts about something. Let's see. Where do we want to start? We're going to start at the beginning. We're just going to get into each of them. So your current energy with this Page of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles again, like, you know what you want and you know where you're going and what you want. You have the Moon to clarify it. Okay, so maybe you're not so sure. Maybe you go back and forth. Maybe you know what you want, but there's other factors that play in that kind of throw a wrench at times, maybe. And or one moment you might feel like you have clarity and the next you don't. We're going to get Spirit's advice we are going to get Spirit's advice at the end, so no worries. And just personal advice, when I don't know what I'm doing in my life, I like to just randomly open my Bible and see what Spirit wants to tell me. Okay, so let's see, what's this Lovers card? Okay, you got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like, so either you were rejected or you didn't move forward the way that you wanted to in the recent past. There could have been a misunderstanding or a miscommunication as well. And maybe that's what's causing you to be in your thoughts. What's this? 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. You have the Justice. Something wasn't fair. This could also be like either you said something that you wish you wouldn't have said, or like, how do you say? Either you said something you wish you didn't say, or you didn't say something you wish you would have said. Or maybe there's like some misleading energy that you're thinking about. And I feel like with it being the 10 of swords, it's not something you're very happy about. And this could also be something somebody done to you. It doesn't have to be something you did to somebody else. So take it as it resonates. And also just for peace of mind, dwelling on something doesn't resolve it. You have to look at it and fix it. If you can't do anything about it, you can't do anything about it. And holding yourself hostage to a situation, a thought, a memory, a experience from the past, that's not helpful. It's not going to produce any results. It's not going to yield anything beneficial for you. All right, let's see what this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is. Well, some of you it was upright, some of you it was in the reverse. Spirit's so freaking funny. Okay, so you had a couple cards come out, and right on the table, like clear as day, you have the Five of Swords. So for some of you, obviously this hasn't happened yet. For some of you, if this hasn't happened yet, it hasn't happened yet because it's the near future. Get over your thoughts, because whatever this is, you have the ability to hold on. Let's reverse a little bit. Tarot is just reading energy as it is in that moment. It always has the ability to change. You have the free will to do anything different in any moment, to change everything. So I feel like this Knight of Pentacles, it was upside down it was in the reverse, and it was in the upright, and then it was in the reverse. And I feel like for the Five of Swords, to clarify that, it's your thoughts that are making things. With your crowning energy being the 10 of Swords, it's important for you to have clarity within your thoughts and be aware, be conscious in the fact that what you think about, you bring about. And your thoughts do create things. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So in your near future, you have the ability to either chase and pursue love, or receive and accept it, or doubt yourself and doubt your whole life away. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. You are the creator. You are the manifester. You are the magician in your life. Create the life you want by living live the life you want mentally. Like you can't think that you're gonna get this promotion if you think you do horrible at work and nobody likes you. You can't think you're gonna get the girl of your dreams if you think you bring nothing to the table and you're not attractive and whatever. If you have negative energy about yourself, you're gonna bring negative results. Just be mindful of your energy so that when this freaking Knight of Pentacles finally comes around, he's in the upright, not in the reverse. Because this kind of energy, it takes a long time to get here. So you have plenty of time to change it in whatever direction. So make sure you're controlling your thoughts. So just be aware of that. And then we're gonna move on. So how do you feel about yourself? You have the Ace of Wands. You're passionate about yourself. With this being the Ace of Wands, I feel like you are aware that Spirit has inspired you specifically for something or someone. And with the Temperance, I was just reminded at the bottom of the deck, with the Temperance card being at the bottom of the deck, you've worked on and the bunch of these tens. There's been a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of effort. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Like a lot of time, maybe you feel like there's been a delay in something. But I feel like, so you have the Knight of Swords right now. I just opened the deck randomly. I feel like there's something, either an idea or a conversation that's going to be coming in for you. And you might be starting it, or it might be being brought to you. Just be prepared. Other people see you, Two of Pentacles. You have a lot going on. You're juggling a lot. Maybe you work and you go to school. You got a lot going on. You're all over. You're everywhere all the time. Your hopes and or fears. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh. Woosah. Okay. I feel like this is a hope and a fear. Right now, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. You might be dealing with the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. With this card being in the being backwards, I don't know how else to say it. Being backwards, um, like hiding, right? It's something hiding. It's something that it's your hopes and or fears, but it's something you're not wanting to really look at and see, really. And with that card being there, and with your current energy being a Page of Pentacles, and your near future being a Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you get inspired, like you get healed enough to stop doubting yourself and just allow whatever you're inspired for to happen. I feel like instead of ignoring something, you stop ignoring it and you just do whatever you're inspired for. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. Final outcome, should things remain the same? You have the Seven of Cups. We're not done there, I guess. Spirit wants to come back, so we'll come back. But final outcome, should things remain the same? You have the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. I feel like you're gonna... There's a lot of ways to do things. And I feel like there's a lot of secrets. There's still a lot of kinks being worked out. The end result, I feel like the end result could be a million different things. It's however you want it to look, however you want it to be. I feel like you're being very secretive of what you want ultimately. Maybe you don't even fully know yet, but I know you know one key detail. You're in the process of working on it. And you're keeping secrets. But I don't feel like this is like sneaky, shady secrets. This is more like you're working on something and it matters to you. It's important to you. So you're not telling everybody about it. You're going to wait to like talk about it when you're celebrating it. You're not talking about it while you're creating it. If that makes sense. Just keep trusting your intuition, Scorpio. Things are going to work out the way you want. You're going to have a victory. Trust your intuition. Use your discernment. Trust spirit. You're a co-creator with spirit. So as long as you're working with your team and everything's good and you're doing what you're inspired for, how could it fail? How could it backlash? I heard backlash. You're concerned. Some of you might be concerned with backlash. But whatever, if you're inspired for it, who cares about other people's opinions? It's not meant for them. If it's meant for you, I don't know. You do what you're inspired for. Do it or don't do it. You do what you need to do. Okay. And what else? What else? I want to know more about this pentacle. Tell me about this. And we're gonna come here and then we're gonna come back here and move forward. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Knave of Cups, the World, and the Sun. Okay. If this is a job, you feel like by having this job, it's going to bring you balance. It's going to help you to be able to like pay your bills and have savings, help others and take care of yourself. It's a great job. Um, it's it's something you feel like it. I don't know if you're scared of being connected so deeply to it, or that it'll be connected to you so deeply. But it'll be life changing, and it'll make you happy. I don't know. I feel like it's all good for you. Like it's good. I don't know how you could be scared. Well, maybe you're scared of it because you want it. You like it, and maybe it's different than what you've known. I don't know. Scorpio, if you're inspired for it, you're inspired for it. You can't say it didn't work if you didn't try. Okay. And then this Page of Pentacles. I want more specifically. Yep. Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. And then right here at a soul level, you have the Four of Swords too. So I feel like Scorpio, specifically when it comes to whatever this is, that this person, place, or thing, like you've worked a lot on healing negative energy, healing toxic energies, healing yourself, healing, just healing, and you're ready to approach now. You're ready to send that text. You're ready to submit your resume. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. This Knight of Pentacles. There's more. Knight of Pentacles. Man, Scorpio. All right, for this Knight of Pentacles, you have the Knave of Wands and the Two of Wands. So I feel like this is still in limbo. You are passionate about it. You are inspired, person, place, or thing, but you haven't made that decision yet. And I'm a little concerned if you will. Analysis paralysis. And sometimes we just, not making a choice is making a choice. And sometimes when you sit there too long trying to figure out what you're doing, trying to make a choice, your choice passes you by. And then when you go to make that choice, then you sadly realize that that choice isn't there to be made anymore. So make your choice, Scorpio. Do what you're inspired to do. At the bottom of the deck right now, you have the King of Swords. And I don't know if the Queen of Swords came out here or if she was just, yeah, no, she was just in the reading. She just popped in. But the fact now that we have the King of Swords here, the Queen, that talks about thought processes. The Kings, they talk about actions. So I feel like, and also with the King and Queen of the same suit, that's a perfect match. That's a perfect combination. And they understand each other, that they talk well. That's thoughts, that's communications. So I feel like stop doubting yourself. Stop just stop doubting yourself. Trust yourself, trust spirit, and use your intuition, use your discernment, and proceed. Move forward. Whatever this is that you're inspired for, that you know it's made just for you, it's a perfect fit. Proceed. You have the clarity, now have the conversation. Now you need to talk. Now you need to, I don't know, whatever that piece of the puzzle is for you. Do what you're inspired to. Okay, we're gonna take spirit's advice, and then we'll close out your reading. Scorpio. Spirit's advice for Scorpio for January 2026. Scorpio's advice. Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. you got these, but we're gonna get some more. You you had the King of Wands, oh, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, take this as this resonates. Take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages. If you are inspired to connect with somebody, to reach out to somebody, to text somebody, to call somebody, to give somebody your phone number, to buy somebody a drink, to take somebody out on a date, do it. It's going to lead to great happiness. The things that you're inspired for a reason. Make yourself happy. All right. Let's see. Scorpio's advice for January. Scorpio's advice. 10 of Pentacles. Man. Okay. So King of Wands. Again, take action. Take inspired action. You have a lot of love to give, even though you don't want to be hurt. Once you find your person, you will receive so much love, and they will as well, because you have a lot to give. And the combination between you guys will be abundant in so many ways. In every area of life that somebody would want abundance in, your connection will bring that. But in order to get that, you have to follow your intuition. You have to take inspired action. And you have to be confident as you do that. But you'll gain success, and you'll gain abundance in every way possible. In your family environment, in your finances. Take inspired action. Bottom of the deck, have the Devil card. I don't know if you have I don't know if you had Capricorn in your chart, if you're dealing with the Capricorn. Some of you might have, especially with this Four of Swords over here, you might have healed toxic energies. You might be in the process of going through that. Nobody's perfect. Make sure that you're doing what needs to be done, making sure that you're giving yourself respect and dignity and doing all the steps that need to be followed. But make sure that you allow yourself to do what you're inspired to do. You're inspired for a reason. It'll be good for you. There'll be good things to come. And continue to heal. Continue to give yourself that grace and that love to heal and do what you're inspired to do so you can live a good life. All right, until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.